State your name and where you're from.
I'm Daya. I'm from Tauranga, New Zealand.
And can you tell me what you're doing out here in Colorado?
I'm doing a 50-day survival course with the Survival University. We just finished the Wilderness First Responder section of that, which was a week long.
Okay, and what was your medical experience before the class?
Very limited. I think I did some first aid courses maybe 10 years ago with scouts when I was a teenager, not really understanding or knowing how I would use those skills.
Okay, and how do you feel after the class?
Really good. Yeah, I no longer feel like, I feel like if I came across a situation, which I could do with my hobbies, then I'd be able to take control of it, actually help people and not be worried that I'm going to do more harm than good. I feel like I could, do the best that I can and actually support those people.
So you think that that impacts your confidence level overall?
Absolutely. Yeah, 100%. I think I could self-rescue if I needed to, which is a big part of what I was worried about before. And I could also rescue others if need be. Yeah.
So if somebody were to ask, pardon me very much, what was the thing you liked the most?
The scenarios. Yeah. We had the training, a lot of theory that came with it, but also practical. And then we do scenarios, often in the evenings, that would sort of support and help with what we just learned. So we were never put in a situation where we were encountering things we didn't know about, but it was still challenging, and we'd have, real life actors that made the situation feel really real, and gave different challenges and sort of showed us how we'd respond to those challenges. Bystanders that were freaking out and going into shock and things like that do happen in real life, that you don't know how you respond to that until you're there. So that was a really good experience. Yeah.
So in that, you keep mentioning the word challenge. What do you think was the biggest challenge for you, and how did you overcome it?
So I'm terrified of thunder and lightning. And on our second scenario, we learned about lightning during the day, which sort of helped me understand why I'm afraid of thunder and lightning. Then we had a actual real life thunderstorm with lightning pass quite close by, and then we went straight into a scenario where all of the victims were struck by lightning and splash and things like that. So I was not in a good headspace then, but I did feel like, because of what we'd learned, I could still make a difference. I could still do things and support other people, and I didn't feel like I wasn't safe. So the guys here, they really looked after me. I knew I could step out if I needed to, but I could still challenge myself and figure out actually how am I going to react in real life, because with what I'm doing I could come across that situation, and at least now I know, okay, I've done this before, I can do it again. I've just got to do what I can, and I've got training now to back me up, and if I came across that situation I can just fall back on my training. It's there and I can just trust in it.
So if somebody was looking for a class similar to this, what advice would you give them?
Ask questions and give it your best. Roll with the program. The program is there to teach you. Don't be afraid of what you don't know. There were a lot of people in this course that had previous experience. They were EMTs, or they'd been military, or they'd been in a lot of situations where these skills were important. And I hadn't. But because I asked questions and, I knew my skill level, and I knew my goal was to up my skill level, just, I guess, working with that. And, the instructors are there to teach you and up your game. They're not expecting you to know everything yet. So just ask questions and do the best that you can and make mistakes. I mean, this is the time to screw up. Out there it isn't. Yeah.
Well, Day, I appreciate it, and I, hope that you never have to use it, but if you do, now you're prepared, yes?
That's exactly the plan. Yep.
All right,
That's the goal. No worries.